focus a little bit on habits and feeling overwhelmed. Habits, I find, is the most effective way to get long-term results. It is really the only way to be able to find something that you can stick to. So we want to create lifestyle habits that you are going to be able to stick with forever. It has to be unique to you. So when we are thinking about a healthier version of you, you've got to stop looking at what everyone else is doing. Because what everyone else is doing, it might be suiting them, but it's not suited for you. When you get a plan and you get this detailed plan towards your actual goals, then that's how you're going to be able to create these lifelong habits. It's something that we continually do, and then it becomes the norm. So when we're first starting out with creating a new habit, I would recommend to tag this habit with something that you already do. I told myself that I was going to do yoga every day, so I never set it to a timer, I never set it when I was going to do it. So I every day went and I never did it at all. But then I thought, how can I rework this? And I had read about how you tag a habit with a current habit you already have. So I tagged my new habit of doing yoga every day with the habit I already had of running. So I set my alarm for 15 minutes earlier, and I got up and I did yoga first, and then I ran, and then it just became the norm. And then I did it every day like I said I would. But the reason I did it every day was because I had already tagged it with this habit that I already had. So in anything that I've seen that anybody has been able to really get the results that they want long term and be able to stick to this healthy lifestyle that they like, whatever version of a healthy lifestyle it is that you're looking for, it's all about the habits, and it's all about creating these habits that you stick to. So you then create this routine of getting up and going to the gym every day, and then it just becomes you automatically get up. You're already going there before you realize that's where you are, because it's become your habit. And there's lots of factors where we might not, life gets busy, things get in the way, and we might not want to go, or we might, things might be stopping us from going. But the other thing is keep the habit up. What I tell everybody and what I always remind myself is miss it once and that's okay. If you miss it twice, you are then starting to create a habit of not going again. So even keep your routine up. So I like to run. I was always running in the morning, and sometimes I would not have enough time, or maybe I would sleep in a little bit, but I would still get up and run, even if it was for 5 minutes, because I was still keeping that habit going. So what I'm saying to you is keep that routine up, keep it going, and everything I've seen with people that I've done in the past with creating these habits is when they miss one session turns into two turns into 3, and then a week's gone past, then 2 weeks has gone past, and it's even harder to get back. So we've got to think as well, if you are not feeling 100%, if there's things that might be in your way, you're feeling tired or anything else, just come in and do your workout, because you keep the habit up. It might not be the best workout that you've ever done in the world, but you're keeping the habit of your workout going. All right, and that's what's most important. It's those habits, because there are going to be days that you don't feel amazing. There are days we're not going to feel like this every day, but we've just got to keep those habits going of what we want to achieve. And we're always going back to what we talked about on day one, that why is so important, because we're always reminding ourselves of this is why we're doing this. This is why I'm doing this, because I really want this. I want this long-term goal. You need to continue the things to support whatever your long-term goal is. So when it does feel too much, we just keep the habit up. And that's what I say to people. I say to them, just come. And people will come, they'll say, Renee, I'm feeling a bit flat today. And I'll say, but you showed up. That is the most amazing thing you can do. You just show up and just keep it going, because it gets the more that you miss, the more that you get out of that routine, the harder it is to get back. Creating these habits and thinking about habits that work for you is what's going to really help you lead the healthier life that you're looking for, in whichever way that is, and it's going to help you stick to it. Habits is really the key to long-term results. So when we are starting on a new journey, if we're starting on a new healthy journey, things looking at achieving that we have these goals that we've set out, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed when we first start doing something. And what I find with what I've seen in lots of people that I've trained before is they start to feel overwhelmed and then they stop. All right, and I don't want this for any of you. So when you start something new, we understand that you are going to have this feeling of overwhelm.